You and Chris are going to be in here talking about God knows what.
I told you, man, like 28, 30 seconds in, we start talking. It's amazing how that works. Nerd. That's no radio thing, man. You gotta know what time it is. But not so much on a podcast, because we're not on we don't do schedules here, ladies and gentlemen. My friends, you are listening to the Butch and Chris show. And I know that because I'm Butch Renfro, and sitting over here next to me is my podcast partner in crime, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Curtis.
Suck. What's up, guys?
Yeah, the crowd loves you.
Me and this mic are fighting tonight. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Usually the mic loves me.
Usually the mic
I love
loves
the
you.
mic. One of the two.
One of the things. Butch, why'd you stop recording the show? There were reasons. There was. I'm gonna say there was reasons. Okay. So, what was that?
Right.
Yes. Folks, on this episode of the Butch and Chris show, when we get around to actually talking about the topic, we're going to be discussing and ranking in our own little way here. And of course, you should always refer to our opinions as the definitive ones of chain pizzas. Okay. And there may be national chains. We may have some regional chains in there, but chain pizza, not like the local pizza guy that has a place down here, but chain pizza. And I just thought of one that wasn't on my list that just got added because it just popped into my head, Chris.
Uh-oh.
It's amazing how that happens. At this point right here, we're gonna thank our producers there, and so
we're the sound for thanking the producers.
Well, it was kind of magical.
It's magical. It's so magical.
So, we got to
Daddy Rage.
Oh, it didn't fire off right.
Big Daddy Rage.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Sandy Weaver.
Yeah, Smiley. What's up, Ted?
Kate
Salter. Roger McDougal.
Melania Hignite.
Good old Dusty Breeze. Crispy. Nancy Schwartz.
Joshua Ramsey.
Fran Adams.
EM.
Bradford, the Behemoth Mason.
Donna's husband.
Yeah. Tanya Highland, our first ever producer. Thank you, Tanya. For some reason, you had a lapse in judgment and decided to support us, and we love you for that.
First, you did it without even thinking about it.
I know, you just did it. And so, with eternal love to Lyndon Steven, thank you to all our fantastic supporters. If you want to learn out how you can support bad decisions and poor grammar, head on over to butchandchris.com.
Did that feel weak to you? Did it feel weak to you? It felt weak to me.
What
I
felt
don't
weak?
know. The whole thing. It just
maybe
felt...
I don't know, man. Maybe I need to add explosions. I don't know. What do you want? What do you want, man? You want a car chase in the middle of it? I mean,
I think that's a good idea.
You know,
nobody's recreated that bullet scene. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
I think we need to do that.
Cannonball Run.
What a movie.
What a movie. We've talked about that movie before.
Dun, dun, dun.
If you know, you know. Folks, the Butch and Chris show, think of it as your morning radio show that you can listen to just anytime you want, okay?
You ever put a microphone in your eye?
You ever put a microphone? Who's that guy, Andy Rooney?
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Did you ever wonder why? Have you ever shoved a bug in your ear?
You got to push that button, homeboy.
Yeah, we got to get going on that, don't we? So we're going to... Ladies and gentlemen, beer happens.
Nice. Let me tell you something. For the future, I will never do it again. It's in my contract now, but I will never, ever wait for some button to be pushed for me to open a beer. I'm just saying.
He has
I'm contractual. I've got it. I'm gonna do it, but I'll never do it
his
again.
lawyer working on it right now, where that he doesn't have to do that anymore.
I mean, he holds me hostage every week.
Every week.
All the way through the producers. Let's announce them
I know,
before we
and he's waiting.
crack a beer.
It's not like he hasn't drank a beer on the previous
Let's
episode.
don't talk about the people that support the podcast with any happiness in our voice.
It just didn't feel the same. That's good. Why? Because you didn't have your beer? Good grief, people.
That's new.
That's new. I'm sorry. I have buttons, and sometimes they're just not.
Here's the deal, man. What?
No, man.
Hey, here's the deal. He's got all these new buttons, but he hadn't practiced.
The thing is you're right. It's been like a month since we sat down and recorded anything, because last time we were here, we had the dog tick.
Yeah, we did. Man, dude,
Yeah.
that about screwed up everything.
I tell you what.
No, man, it was great having him on.
It was actually good having him on there.
Yep.
You guys would think that he actually talks a lot more than that in real life.
Oh, my God.
It's sometimes like, shut up, Mike.
Yeah,
But-
please shut up. Just stop.
Just don't. Actually, we're
He doesn't
we're
really
just
talk that much.
guys. We're just serious.
I want to get both of them on here at the same time, and let's get them in a fight like we used to. Isn't that good?
And that is so good.
Yeah.
That
See?
is so good.
Dude,
All right.
life is too short to drink poor quality beer.
Frio. If you're spending money on Frio,
No. You don't buy that good stuff for stuff like this, man. You take that on the fishing trips. You know what I'm saying? And,
oh, yeah,
and deer
absolutely.
camp,
Here you
fishing
go.
trips.
Here you go, man. Here's you a Miller Lite. Enjoy yourself.
Leave this right gut stuff at the house.
Yeah, you just leave that right there. Oh, can I tell you? Can I complain?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we do here.
You've actually heard me do that before, but I think I have something that I remember how I had a story time, and some of like the last time was about our trip to the World's Fair, which I thought was
It's
kind
phenomenal.
of a lighthearted.
It's phenomenal. You know, there may not be a statute of limitations on the trip to Mexico. Anyway, go ahead.
Hola. Senor, you fell to the concrete table. Actual story, and I will tell that one day. But no, this happened a lot more recently, and Debbie told me to bring this up. So I don't know if you know, some Sonics have them in like Sonic Drive-In.
Yeah.
If you don't have Sonic Drive-In in your area,
It's coming.
I'm sorry.
It is coming.
I love Sonic. And so Debbie and I went there last night because we didn't feel like cooking. And I said, you know what? Let's just go to Sonic. Well, I'll go somewhere where they bring the food to you. So I went to Sonic, and I use the app because I like getting my drinks half off.
Sure.
There. So we pull in there. I put stuff in on the app, waiting for our food. Well, we pull into one of the mobile ordering stations. Well, next door to us, or in the next slot, guy pulls in, and there are signs that differentiate. For one, they don't have the big screen that you pull up next to that you
Right.
push and order. They have a sign up there, and they have these screws that have these that they look like toggle switches.
I know
Okay,
where this is going.
and we're sitting there, and this guy gets out, and he looks around, and he walks up, and it clearly says mobile order station.
Yeah.
He starts trying to flick one of these screws like it's a toggle switch. And I'm sitting over there, and Debbie and I are looking at this guy, and he turns and looks at us, and I'm like, I'm just looking at him. And dude turns around, and he gets frustrated. Wait, because it gets even funnier. So he realizes this one is not, and I'm air quoting here, working. So he walks over to the next one, which is also a mobile ordering station, and tries to flick the screws over there to toggle somebody to come. Guys, it is literally, at this point, I'm laughing so hard. I know the guy hears me.
Have you ever stuck a microphone in your eyeball?
You asked me that earlier today. No, I haven't. But it's literally, it was hilarious, dude. Guys tried, I don't know. It was weird.
Oh my gosh,
So-
man, dude.
But that was funny.
It's just you want to say something to these people sometimes, but then you're like, you know what? You don't want to sound like a know-it-all.
You know what? Sometimes I just want to watch you do your thing. Some men just want to watch the world burn, you know? And that was kind of me at that point. Me and Debbie were just like looking at the guy, and I am howling. She's like, well, you need to be quiet. And that makes me laugh harder. And I can't breathe. I'm laughing so hard at this guy trying to do that. And I know he heard me, and I know he wasn't entirely happy with all that. But
please tell me you saw that meme I sent y'all today about Minnesota.
Yes. I did see that one. Did you like the one I talked about? Did you see the one I sent that you responded to about you finally selling your Xbox? So, guys, so if you don't know what we're talking about here,
God.
Chris, the Clay brothers, me, and another friend named Joe Powers are on a group chat. All we do is send things that would get us sent to HR.
Yep, for sure.
I'm just telling you, that's all we do. And so if you hear us reference that, for the sake of you may have kids in the car, we can't adequately describe everything.
If y'all are on anything, you've seen everything we've seen.
Oh my gosh.
There's no way you haven't.
There's no way you haven't. But we send some things that are pretty funny.
Oh my God.
But yeah.
Yeah, man, it's classic.
It's classic. Yeah, you should be there. So I'll save that story for the next podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a Chick-fil-A drive-through story, but I'm just going to save that for another episode because we're going to get onto the pizza. And this is called baiting you. So later on, you'll come back and you're going to hear my...
Subliminally.
Subliminally.
You will think, I have to listen to
I go back and listen to that right there because
I eat at Chick-fil-A all the time.
And Butch said he gonna tell me a story. So yeah, that's gonna happen there.
Yeah, that brings up a
Chris, what's
48 hours line.
Yeah. What is your earliest pizza memory? Shakey's. I was going to say
my
Shakey's
father
pizza.
Absolutely loved Shakey's.
I'm going to tell you, my memory was really good.
You know, for people that didn't live here, most of the people that I think most of the people listening to this podcast grew up here. So.
Yeah, no, there's quite a few that don't, but Shakey's was a nationwide chain.
It was a nationwide chain, but we had a business in town, and the wholesaler was in Little Rock, so we'd have to go to Little Rock to go to the wholesaler, and we always ate somewhere. My dad really liked food. He did, and he liked to cook. He was a good cook.
Yes, he was.
But he also liked good food, and he loved Shakey's Pizza. They had chicken and pizza.
Yeah.
So. And it was a buffet, so good pizza.
I remember as kids, they had this thing where you could stand up and watch them make the pizzas, and to me, that was like a big, huge thing.
It was cool, and they had a game room. They always had a game room.
And they had and they had pinball, but they had like the first video games. I remember playing Tank Battle.
Tank Battle, yes.
In there,
yes.
And that's the first
place I ever played Tank Battle.
How about that? It was just taters right there.
That was in Little Rock off of JFK.
Yeah, North Little Rock.
North Little Rock. Yep, North Little Rock.
But that's my earliest.
If you're not from here, don't get that jacked up. It's Little Rock and North Little Rock. That ain't one big city.
Dogtown represent. But
they very much rivals. There's an Arkansas River between them, and you stay on your side of the river.
You stay on your side, yeah. We are not the same. But I will tell you, there's some things that are the same now, but I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah.
But yes, that was my earliest pizza memory as well, and it sparked a love affair with pizza. Another thing I'll tell you about pizza that you and I connect over is that when we were living together, and even other times, the Pizza Inn here in town had a buffet, and for like $3.50, you could get a drink and all you could eat pizza.
Yes.
And we would go there at least once a week.
Yes. And I miss Pizza Inn. Pizza Inn had good pizza.
They had fantastic
really
pizza.
Good pizza. I think they went the way when COVID hit. That pretty much shut them down because the buffet was keeping them alive. Everybody would, especially for lunches, everybody would go there for lunch.
Yeah, they got priced out on every other way because like if you were just to order off the menu there, it was so much more expensive.
It was expensive.
You know, but it was good pizza. It was always consistently really good pizza at Pizza Inn. And that leads me to this right here is, first of all, chain pizzas. Chain pizza out there. And what I mean by that, national pizza chains. Who are your top ones?
I don't, as far as Domino's.
Domino's?
Probably in this day and time, I refuse to order from Pizza Hut. They made me mad one time, and I will never darken their door again.
Here's the thing about Pizza Hut is at one time
At Bandcamp?
at Bandcamp. No, but I'm talking like 70s and 80s. Pizza Hut was a solid.
Oh, it was,
pizza.
man, and it was a good place to go.
It was a good place to go then.
Yes.
You had the little red roof place,
Yep.
and you would go there. It was a family place to go sit down, order a pizza, and it was good pizza.
It was good
They
pizza.
were right there with Pizza Inn at the time. I think.
Well,
with
I mean, and they
good
were
quality
within
pizza.
a block of each other here, because they were
Yeah.
the only two in town. And well, we had Ken's Pizza that turned into Mazzio's.
Yes.
Ken's was really good. I
Yeah.
liked Ken's Pizza. It's no longer. And then we had
I like Ken's Pizza.
King Pizza.
King Pizza was pretty good.
I liked King
It was a thick crust pizza,
It was,
but it was good.
But it was good.
But the thing about Pizza Hut, they got. Listen, don't sue us. This is my personal opinion. It doesn't mean anything, and I'm specifically talking to you, PepsiCo,
Yeah,
who bought not only them but KFC. They bought
Taco Bell,
and they bought Long John Silver's.
and they pretty much destroyed all of them.
Every one of those.
I mean, I don't darken the door on any of those.
I'll still order Taco Bell every once in a while.
Every now and then, but every time I eat it, I'm never wanting this shit again. Ever. I mean, it's excuse my language, but it's shit. It's not the same.
It's not the same as it was.
No.
Man, you know.
When's the last time you've been to KFC?
I don't.
No.
I don't.
No.
It is that gets us into the chicken category. But what I'm trying to say is PepsiCo ruined a lot of
They did,
restaurants.
man. They need to get the hell out of that
and
business.
Pizza Hut was one of them. Okay.
Yeah, Pizza Hut, they ruined them. And
By the way, PepsiCo, if you want to sue us, let me tell you something right now. One, we know a lot of attorneys. We can't afford them, but we know a lot of them. Two, we ain't got no money. Okay? And because this podcast is listened to by tens of people, I'm not that worried about it.
I don't think so, man. And I mean, it's an opinion.
It's an opinion.
And we're stating that it is an opinion. And yeah,
that's right.
It's a shame that the restaurants that we grew up as a kid that we really loved. I mean, you of all people know how much I loved Taco Bell growing up.
Oh, that was.
I mean,
we went there instead of McDonald's.
I loved Taco Bell back in the day,
Yeah.
and then it just progressively got worse.
It did.
And worse and worse, and it's awful.
When
I just
they
won't eat
s-
it.
you
I'm
know,
not eating it.
Yeah, after about the 80s.
Yeah, I would say
yeah.
probably before that. I mean, probably late 80s it started going downhill.
Yeah, when they got rid of the enchilada, that was the beginning of the end.
They got rid of a lot of things that I don't know.
You got rid of the green sauce, which was the best thing you ever had on a
That was the
burrito.
first straw that broke the camel's back. I don't
Many
know, man.
camels have been rendered.
We can get off on a lot of stuff on that. I don't, and it's just
Okay,
best.
another
Back to
one
pizzas.
that you like, chain pizza.
Chain pizza that I like. I mean, I'll be honest with you, and it's not even it's
Because you already
considered
said
a chain.
Domino's, and
It's
Domino's is
considered a
really good.
chain. It's considered a chain, a major chain, and that's Hunt Brothers Pizza. That's in
Gas
convenience
stations.
stores. It's really good pizza, man, and especially
We
if you
brought Hunt
and
Brothers
if you don't
is
buy
really good.
like the stuff that's pre-made, if you order one and it comes out and it's hot, oh my gosh, it's really good. Yeah.
That reminds me of another, what I call gas station pizza that's way up there that I tried the other day. I went, this is legit good. It's Casey's.
Yeah, Casey's got great
Now,
pizza.
Casey's, I don't know if they're in your area or not.
Yeah. They're
But
a convenience store like
They're a convenience store chain, but
like
they
Come and Go or something like that. Yeah.
Which Come and Go is Maverick now. They got bought out.
Yeah, well.
And
that
they
was
had
stupid.
okay pizza. They had good enough pizza. Their breakfast pizza was on point.
It was, I mean, I never
But-
really ate their pizza that much.
Yeah.
Casey's I eat. I don't know why, but I don't, so.
But chain pizza that you already mentioned, I think Domino's has come the farthest in what you had in the 80s, which was cheap pizza that they would bring to you, but it was nothing special or anything.
And it's still
somewhere
nothing special. It's just
they
good.
changed how they did things. First of all, they didn't do the pre-made crust anymore like they did in the 80s and stuff. They started actually doing their crust there, and it was better. It was fresher ingredients, and it turned into really good pizza. Day in, day out, that's my go-to. Another one I really like is Blaze.
I like Blaze Pizza. Okay,
I love Blaze Pizza.
it's kind of like the Subway of pizza places.
It is,
basically.
but
You go
it's
through there and
fresh.
put
It's
them-
hot. It's always right
and
there
it's
for
wood
you.
fired, which is a different flavor. And I like that occasionally. We don't eat there a whole bunch, but we have partaken in Blaze Pizza quite a bit.
If
for
you
all
were
the
told
years.
today, take me someplace to eat pizza today, where would you want to go?
In this town,
In this town.
Hideaway.
Let me give you taters on that. Hands down, that's where we go for pizza.
Hideaway's a company out of Oklahoma, and they're a chain, but they're not listed on any list right now.
Yeah.
But it's coming because
Coming, guys, because it's
they
really
got-
good.
they
If they
got
come to
good
your
pizza.
town, get there. And I'll tell you another reason we go is the fried mushrooms.
Oh my! Have you had the baked one, the baked cheesy mushrooms?
No.
Oh my! Yeah, forget the fried mushrooms.
Get those?
Trust me.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Because we go for the fried mushrooms.
Garlic and mozzarella cheese melted
Oh,
in
stop it.
butter.
But it's
awesome.
It's got the only, but Hideaway has the only vegetarian pizza that I consistently order
Why?
because it's so good.
No, I mean why?
That's true.
What are you doing?
I know. Sometimes I don't want to eat healthy. He does in air quotes.
That
You know.
hasn't. I mean, if you're eating pizza, just
If you're
freaking
eating pizza,
eat pizza, man.
just eat pizza. Yeah.
My favorite pizza around here. That's not really. It's a local chain, honestly, and it branches out into two different companies, but it's the same pizza, and that's Shotgun Dan's.
Shotgun dance.
I love Shotgun Dan's pizza. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
But Roper's in Greenbrier is also Shotgun Dan's
Oh,
pizza.
really? I did not
same guy
know
owns
that.
those, but their pizza's the same.
I did not know
We
that.
go
So
up-
next time I want to get pizza, I may go to Roper's.
Well, I play at Persimmon all the time, and so
Yeah.
I'll call Cindy and like, that's her favorite pizza too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you want a pizza tonight? And I'll call and order it
Yeah.
and pick it up on the way home. It's good.
Thoughts on Little Caesars?
Huh? Little Caesars is in a pinch.
You know what though? It's not a bad pinch though.
It's not. I mean, it's not bad pizza, and,
Let me
and the
tell you
crazy
what they've
bread
had.
is really good.
Let me tell you what they've had
But you don't-
recently.
I don't need crazy bread.
It's these what I call the cupcake pizzas that they come. I don't know what they're calling, but they're like pizzas in the shape of a cupcake. Dude, oh my gosh, they're so good.
At Little Caesars,
Yes. They're like, oh,
Are they-
I forgot
are they
what they're
hot and
called.
ready?
Yes, you can go by and pick up 4 of them, and they are delicious.
well, guess what's going to happen when I leave here? Because that's
gonna go
right
back.
down the road.
It's right down the road.
And I haven't had dinner.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
excellent.
I don't, as far, I saw one list on the internet that said Marco's Pizza is dominating Arkansas. And I've had Marco's. It's okay. It's better than Little Caesars. Give it to
Really?
you that way.
I don't know that it is, man, because I've had Marco's and I have been severely underwhelmed.
It is, but okay.
Maybe it's because
you have
of what
to
they
give it
ordered.
two toppings though. Little Caesars gets by with minimal toppings.
That's true.
So you go to Marco's, your toppings are going to be there. It's going to be
Yeah.
like you're normally. But do I ever think I'm going to Marco's to get pizza? No, that doesn't come to my head. I mean, usually if we eat pizza, we eat either at Hideaway, which we eat there quite a bit actually, because a lot of people like to go there, or Brick and Forge. I like their pizza.
Yeah.
Brick and
It's
Forge
not
got
a
really
chain
good.
though, but it's a local
It's
thing.
not.
But it's good.
It is good,
Yeah.
and it's a small microbrewery.
Yeah.
They got good beer.
Oh
too.
yeah. Other pizza chains that we had that are no longer around. I'm trying to think. You mentioned Ken's Pizza. That ended up being Mazzio's, but Ken's Pizza to me was superior to Mazzio's. I hate to say that.
Ken's?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Ken's Pizza.
Ken's Pizza was awesome.
Ken's Pizza was maybe
Ken's Pizza was more closer to U.S. than any other pizza.
it was very close to U.S.
Yep.
pizza.
Their crust is really thin, really crunchy. It was really good.
Well, now that you brought that up, and since for you people who are still listening from outside the state, I want to keep you, and we're going to talk about styles of pizza now.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, what's your thoughts on Chicago deep dish? Is it pizza or is it like a big casserole?
Dude, I'm going to tell you something. We went to Chicago one time with a friend of ours, and she was dating a guy that was from there. He was from Joliet. And they took us to, there's Pizza Uno and Pizza Duo, and I think it's the same company, but it's two major pizza places in Chicago that are like, mate, you know what I'm saying? It's a local place.
Mm-hmm.
We went in, and she was like, look at the menu, and like, what do you want to give you? Okay, well, we'll get a large. He goes, no, don't get a large.
Yeah.
Get a small.
I get a small every time.
I'm like, what? He's like, get a small. I'm like, really? He's like, trust me. We couldn't eat it all.
Yeah.
Literally could not eat it all.
Was it the deep dish?
Yes.
It had it just stuffed with stuff?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. It was really good.
Yeah. So I talked to a guy from Chicago, and he said there's the deep dish style. He said, but there's a Chicago style pizza that's not the deep dish. That's more of just like a regular type crust there that he actually prefers. So I haven't had that kind of Chicago, but I have had the deep dish before. I like it a lot. I'm a thin crust guy generally because I like to have the toppings, quite a bit more than the crust. That's why I like Blaze and like places like Little Caesars and even Domino's now, where you can order the really thin crust. And at Hideaway, I generally order the real thin crust. You mentioned Hungry Howie's before we started the podcast.
I did because it's here.
It's here.
I've never.
And you've never had. I've had it. I've ordered it one time. It was okay. I'm just going to say my experience it's okay pizza. But it's not, it's like if you say, here's some Hungry Howie's pizza, I'm not going to turn it down or anything like that. But it's not,
Well, I just thought of a pizza place. I did a clinical rotation in Nashville. My aunt lives in Nashville, and I stay with her. And she asked me one night, she's like, do you want to get a pizza? And I'm like, sure. And she's like, she goes, what do you like? I said, I like pretty much anything. She goes, well, your uncle always liked, and of course, this time he had passed away.
Yeah.
But she said he always liked one that they called the Farmer's Almanac.
Uh-huh.
And it was Sir Pizza. And some of you people may have had it, but I said, okay, it sounds good. This is the best pizza I've ever had, honestly, that you get that's not a craft pizza, basically.
Right.
But on this pizza, baked ham, pepperoni, mushrooms, green peppers, onions, our original sausage and beef, black olives, green olives, jalapenos, and anchovies upon request.
Basically everything they have on the line there.
And their crust is paper thin. Oh. So all the toppings are like stacked about an inch and a half on top of this pizza. Oh, my God, was it good.
It's
so
good stuff, huh?
I just looked them up. They're still there.
They're still there. The best pizza, and the one I have the fondest memories of, and this is not a chain. We're just, we're rotating here. And I'm sure you guys, wherever you live, you have a pizza place local that you really liked. But when I lived in Hot Springs, there was a place called Rod's Pizza Cellar.
Yes.
And I got to be friends with the owners. It was Rod, who still owned it, and his wife, Patty Roddenberry. And I think Patty's still with us, but Patty just kind of shows up every once in a while now to do it. But at
Rod
the time,
had the cellar. Patty moved in. Anyway, go ahead.
Patty moved in. Patty ran the joint. I'm just going to tell you there. Rod worked for her.
That's the way that goes.
But when I was there, it's the mid '80s. I'm doing radio. I'm doing radio in Hot Springs, and Rod's is an advertiser with us. And Patty, knowing that I was a broke DJ, she basically I did their ads for them. I did all of those. And she called me and she goes, darling, you need to come down here and get lunch and we'll talk about about the next ads I want to do. I said, oh, all right. So, that was cool because instead of calling the sales guy that actually handled the account, she'd call me the guy that actually did her ads and wrote them and feed me pizza. And
that's awesome. I know we went there several times.
Yeah, but she used to, back when they had the pizza cellar, and they have another place on Central Avenue there now that they moved to. But the old pizza cellar, I remember going to, and they took me back there and said, "Yep, this is where Rod he made." So they made their own sauce and they did it. But they had the Godfather and the Godmother pizza. Mm-hmm. I love the Godmother pizza. It was Italian sausage, pepperoni, black olives, but it had provolone instead of mozzarella on it. Hands down, my favorite. One of the best pizzas I've ever had.
I don't think we ever. I mean, we always when we went there, it was always a buffet.
Yeah, it was generally a buffet. But if I was ordering off the menu,
Sure.
man.
Well, let me tell you what. I mean, as far as support your local businesses, guys. Don't depend on the chains. I know we're talking about chain pizza tonight, but just an example of the quality of character the people at Rod's Pizza Cellar are. Cayenne, when she was playing travel ball, there was a World Series in Hot Springs, and we'd all decided that's where we were going to go. It was cheap enough for everybody involved to go and stay in Hot Springs and what have you. And there's a lot of fun stories from Hot Springs on that trip.
Oh,
so
I was going to say just fun stories from Hot Springs. That's another show.
But we finished like probably 1 or 1:30 in the afternoon. So probably 1 o'clock, between 1 and 1:30. And everybody was like, let's go get something to eat somewhere. And it was the whole team. And I said, I know a place. It's right down here on Central. It's Rod's Pizza Cellar, and they've got a buffet, and we can probably get in there. We walked in. It's like 1:45 by the time everybody gets there.
Yeah.
And I told them, I said, we've got about 25 people. And they said, y'all just sit down and we'll keep making whatever pizzas y'all want as long as y'all want to eat. They gave us their party room for the whole
That's
group.
great.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's how you treat
customer
people.
service right there.
And now I'm talking about them on a podcast listened to by tens of people. So
yeah. If you ever find yourself in Hot Springs, Arkansas,
yep.
go to Rod's. You know what?
Two places there you need to go.
Rocky's Corner and Rod's.
I wasn't going to say Rocky's Corner. I was going to say McLard's.
Oh, for the barbecue.
Yes.
Yeah.
McLard's. Go to McLard's. Make sure you make McLard's.
Next time we have a concert in Hot Springs.
We need,
there you go.
I don't know why we haven't done that.
I don't know why we
love
haven't.
McLard's.
Yeah, McLard's is. You know what I always say? Guys, on the pizza episode, we now switch to barbecue.
It's so easily done.
But at McLard's, Debbie and I now, because the portions are huge, we'll split like a rib order, and then we'll split a tamale.
Yeah.
You know.
The tamales are so good there,
so
too.
good, yeah.
I like their tamales better than I like Doe's, and I really like Doe's.
I like Doe's, too.
But I like
their
McLard's
tamales.
are really
Well, they're
good.
huge, for one thing. Yeah.
Have you ever had the tamale spread where they do it with the fries and everything on it? Oh,
Yes.
my God. Chili and fries and cheese and tamales. Oh,
It's a heart attack on a
it
plate,
is
but it's
for
good
sure.
stuff,
It's
man.
so good.
It's really good.
Well, have we exhausted all these?
I don't
pizza
know,
places?
man, because I'm going to give you my final ranking of like the. I haven't mentioned Papa John's yet.
Papa John, I mean,
They're okay.
it's okay, and I like the idea they had with the garlic butter and the pepperoni you get in there because I love pepperonis anyway.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this list, dude, and it's like we don't have a whole bunch of.
So like out of the big chains that are left now, and I'm talking the big nationwide chains. It's not my favorite pizza, but I'm talking out of the big chains. In this order, I'm going to go Domino's, Little Caesars, Papa John's.
That's right there with me also.
And Marco's is not even on the list for me.
And I'll tell you about not Domino's, but Little Caesars. It's so handy their marketing that they did with the hot and ready.
Oh, just drive through and pick it up.
You've got a bunch of kids at your house. You go grab $3 or $4 or $5 or $6 pizzas. $30, you fed, 6,
fed
8
everybody.
kids.
Yeah.
Everybody's had plenty to eat.
$30
good.
feeding 6 kids is pretty good math right there.
Right.
So yeah. And like I said, their new little, I can't remember the name. They're Pizza Bites or something like that. But dude, I'm telling you,
I'm going.
they're
as soon as I leave here.
amazing.
I'll text you or call you later and tell you what I thought about it.
Yeah, they're really good stuff.
Butch Renfro, that was the biggest crocker I've ever had. No.
Well, I don't know if it was the biggest
Wouldn't
one
be the
there.
first time.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, we certainly appreciate you listening to this podcast and putting up with us. This is the Butch and Chris Show. And if you want to go to butchandchris.com, you can support us anytime you want to for just $3 a month. Listen, love you all. Have your day.
AMF, guys.